a veteran. I went into the Navy right out of high school. I was in the Navy for 12 and a half years in San Diego. And about my 10-year mark, my husband at the time, I found out he was abusing Lucy and Glenn, the older two kids. So the Navy definitely helped me, get the kids safely somewhere while the court case was going on. And that's basically the end of my Navy career. Single parent, I had a newborn. Christian was just 4 months old. And so we got here, we got settled, and I immediately went into school for surgical tech program. Got into my clinicals, was almost done with clinicals when I became really, really ill. So then I couldn't finish clinicals. And then to come back into the program, I would have to retake a bunch of classes I already passed. And with the Navy paying for the education, you already passed those classes, we're not going to repay for them. So that just kind of added to the downward spiral of being sick, possibly needing surgery, and I just couldn't keep up. Couldn't keep up with the rent, couldn't keep up with the bills. Little Christian has a lot of medical problems. Glenn has got a lot of medical issues and mental disabilities because of the abuse. And my go-to person is my sister. I'm like, what do I do? I'm in this new city. I don't know where to go. I can't pay for anything. And she's like, go to the Sulzbacher Center. And so we went down there one day, we filled out, the application. And we were at Sulzbacher for about 8 or 9 months. And then we got into the veterans program for housing, and they're on top of it. Every month they call me, are you okay? Is there anything that we need to do to help you? To make sure that we always have stable housing, that we always have food, that the kids are okay. We moved into our first place. Not the best neighborhood, but we did okay there, and we lived there for a couple of years. And then we ended up having to move. Our new place that we're at now is awesome. It's so much safer. The kids are so much more comfortable. But you got to start at the bottom to move up. For 4 years, I've been working at Chipotle at the town center, and I recently got promoted to a service manager, which is a good boost in income. Christian got his grades up last year to B's and C's, so that was really, really good for him. And Glenn is homeschooled, which he's doing amazing in the homeschool atmosphere. Lucy's just a little shining star that I believe that God just stuck in the middle between the two boys, because they're so rambunctious. And Lucy's a calm, collected, chilled out one. I always tell her all the time, I was like, I don't know if I would be able to deal with the stress of being a single mother if I didn't have her to be the calming factor in between the boys. I never thought with being a female veteran, getting out of the military, that I would end up in a homeless shelter with 3 children. I actually went back to school after I got sick at FSCJ, and I wanted to go into the nursing program. I failed chemistry. I suck at chemistry. And I eventually want to go back and just finish up that chemistry class, and then I'll have my associates, and I've always had a dream of being a nurse. I'm not going to say I haven't had my moments, I haven't had the tears, I haven't had the desperation, but when I do, one call to my sister, and she's like, girl, you got kids, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, you can't get any lower. I wake up every day, okay, this is a new day. It's what's going to happen today is going to happen, we're going to get through it, and it's a struggle sometimes, and sometimes we fall, and things will happen, but we always get out of it. And I when I get really, really stressed out and I'm like, oh my God, this is the end, I'm like, you know what? God has a plan. He hasn't failed us yet. Somebody's gonna pick me up. The Sulzbacher Center has been our guiding light in this whole situation. And I honestly would not be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for them. I can't express my gratitude, and my children just they have what they have because of Sulzbacher. And we are where we are because of them.